Day one of the cut, obviously working out of the gym at home. This is, yeah, I haven't done too many sessions since I got the all clear from the doctor. Basically done a couple light sessions, been told obviously not allowed to do anything, moderate to hard. So basically I got to stick to like low to moderate intensity, low to moderate heart rate. Makes it a little bit harder because, yeah, I don't know, I guess it's kind of a gray area. There's no clear line of don't lift this much weight, don't do this much weight, don't do these kind of exercises. It's just been kind of put in my hands to figure it out myself, see what my limits are, make sure, I don't push my blood pressure too high, and just go from there. But obviously been doing this for years training. It'll be a bit of a different journey to do it with, limitations, and it should be fun. Hopefully, anyway, it's entertaining, or at least you guys can, learn a couple things here or there. Or if you're going through the same thing, you can see sort of what I do and where I limit myself, and yeah, anyway, go from there. Today's day one. I'm going to do pull day, so everything back. Obviously, being at home, limited to using dumbbells, bands, body weight, but we'll get into, we'll do some core, bent over rows, dumbbell pullovers, bench rows, some rear delts, and then finish with arms. Anyway, so we're just cruising 3 rounds, 30 seconds, as long as heart rate doesn't get too high. I don't feel like I'm straining too hard. We'll push that up to a minute and a half over the coming weeks. But yeah, it's such a weird thing trying to, control heart rate, control intensity. When I was training last week, I did a couple light sessions. I could just feel, after 1-2 exercises, super lightheaded, whether that's a side effect of the drugs, or side effect of the AVM now, which is more noticeable post-seizure, I'm not sure. But, through the couple sessions that I've done, I've noticed it slowly improving, but I definitely have just like a wall. So I don't know, once I get to 3-4 exercises, I might be done for the day. Obviously, I've got a goal to do these exercises today, but I'll just go by how I feel. I think I'm in tune with my body, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't fall down mid-session. Go our pullovers now. Starting nice and light. I started with 5 kilos last week. And we're just going to go 7 kilos, as I haven't really, exercised these last 3 months. My strength is shit anyway. Body's sore, body's tight, body's jacked up from, not being very active. Definitely not lifting weights. Not even doing much exercise, really, just being stressed. Staying inside, sitting on the couch, reading books. It's basically what I've been doing the last 3 months, which is fucking nuts, really. Anyway, feels good. Obviously, with trying not to strain, there's a lot of focus on breathing, not holding your breath, not holding and bracing like when you're doing heavy squats or anything like that. Could be really, I guess, honest and aware of my breathing. Only, 15 kilos each arm. But saying it's the weirdest thing about obviously getting back into training has probably just been knowing that, I used to lift X amount of weight, could comfortably do it, could, push myself to do this much weight, and then now, not only starting back at zero, but, not knowing how much you can push. It's a bit of a, mind fuck, man. But, it is what it is. Exercise being cleared is cool. I'm super happy, super grateful for that, but it'll be interesting to see, how much, I guess, how close can we get to where we were before. I don't know, it's been weighing on my mind, how much does it really matter to, look a certain way or get back to what I was, or what I'd call peak, fitness, peak strength, peak physique. Shit doesn't really matter, man. I just want to be a bit healthier again. Feel better. Fuck. Probably got to lose 10 kilos total, maybe. Alright, we got pull-ups next. I haven't done these yet. Again, I've only done a couple light sessions last week just as a trial, but I'm pretty scared. I've been pretty scared to do this, Pull-ups are normally pretty tough, but we're not supposed to strain as much. It's a bit of a weird one, but anyway, they're banded, so they can't be that bad, right? But we'll just do 5 nice and easy. And even with this, like, I monitor my heart rate, make a call on it out of 10. If it feels like too much, then we'll keep it here. We won't make it any harder, but hopefully it feels good and we can get back to just doing normal pull-ups. Anyway, let's go. Oh, that was alright. Wasn't that bad. Not bad. We'll keep them in rotation. Could probably do normal ones, but I'll just do banded for the first week, and then if we feel good next week, we'll go do the normal pull-ups. Alright, last main exercise today before arms. Red dart flies. This should be fun. It's only light. Fix and squeeze. Yeah, it's all good. That's fun. It's just crazy how, so many weeks off training, just how weak my joints feel. How fast, you get sore and you feel like like even my forearms are getting a bit fatigued. But I mean, in reality, what is it? I had my seizure 14 weeks ago. We're in Japan for a month before that, so probably didn't train for maybe 16 weeks now? Maybe longer? It's crazy. With a bit of a pump, then I'll go get some steps in, go for a walk around the block, and go to the park. Oh. Lightheaded. Today hasn't been too bad actually. As I was saying before, I was getting super lightheaded last week after 2-3 sets of one exercise, and then obviously with that, being scared that if something's going wrong. Obviously the whole idea with this AVM thing is I don't want it to rupture, so I've got to really, be in sync or be super mindful of how it's all feeling. Don't push myself too hard, obviously there's some things that if you get a headache, if you if your body gets any tingles or anything goes numb, anything like that, probably a good sign that you should stop, maybe go to the hospital. But I've only been dealing with just lightheadedness since starting to move again, and will this be first session obviously of this block, first session that I'm going to record everything and show you the journey. But yeah, last week I reckon I only did a couple sessions just to feel, and of those that'd be the most baby sessions, man, 10 kilo max, not doing much, doing a couple exercises, and straight away just getting lightheaded. It's such a weird thing to be working through. Final set. Obviously reintroducing myself to training, I'll have other things that I'm trying to do. So obviously just lifting and getting the routine of lifting again is the main thing that I want to, start again. I'm not going to track my calories or anything like that too hectic. I'll probably just focus on protein this week. That's what I do with lots of my clients is if you've been out of, routine, out of your normal routine, the easiest thing to do is to just focus on protein for the first week, and then, you can start tweaking it from there, maybe go calorie goal the week after, that's what I'll do. I'll do protein goal this week, set some calorie targets next week. I'll see how much my weight shifts with a full week of training and, exercise again. I'm going to go do some steps now. I'll probably start setting minimum step goal for myself because, man, for 3 months, 4 months now being at home, and maximum I reckon some days would have done 2,000 steps max. Like obviously if we went out for the day, I'm not allowed to drive obviously with the seizure, so we start setting a goal of at least 8 to 10k a day, and then we'll look at the body weight. I'll take some photos, and then we'll see how the body's progressing. But sitting at 103 point something this morning. The goal will be to get to at least back to 97 ASAP. Like I should get there within 8 to 12 weeks, and then if I can make another push to even 93 kilos, that'll be 10 kilos total. It'll be, I'll be back to myself. Strength might never get back to where it was. It definitely won't ever be back to where it was because I'm just not allowed to lift that much weight again. But at least, physically I should feel good, should feel strong, should feel fit. Mindset should be way better because I'll be in that routine. But anyway, it's the fun of it. See you next video.